With 13 seniors, but only 4 returning lettermen, the Strongsville Mustangs are taking some time to adjust to the varsity level. With 2 wins, 3 losses, and 2 ties, the Mustangs look to put it all together against arch-rival Medina.
Kind of bitter on my part just because I don't like Medina, girls or boys soccer team. So,
as a team, we need to put a lot more heart in our games and passion. A lot of us are kind of holding back in all positions, defending, offensively. Just our work ethic isn't as high as it should be. So Strongsville's always been that kind of cocky playing and come in thinking that we'll have it easier than a lot of other teams. And we're an all-senior team, so we all think that we're older than everyone. It'll just be an easier set, but it really isn't. Every game's going to be a battle.
How big of a rivalry is this between Strongsville and Medina?
Medina, a big rival to you?
For me, personally, absolutely. Always has been. It's always been a great battle. It's usually a physically demanding game. Never easy to go down there and play by any stretch. I think I don't know the history off the top of my head, in terms of wins and losses, but it's certainly from the Pioneer Conference right through now to the NOC. These have been great games and always have been. I can't think of too many games where either team, took it to the opponent and beat them handily. That doesn't happen often.
we look to because I play with one of the players, Gareth Evison, so I'd like to beat him.
It's not as big of a rivalry as it was against North Royalton, but I still think it's a big rivalry. He's one of the players, Gareth Evison, is on our club team, so we definitely want to be able to beat him and not go into our club having him saying that he beat all 5 of us.
After a 3-game losing streak, the Mustangs are back on track with a 1-0 victory over Westlake, thanks to a 30-yard rocket by Chris Mir-Salimi. So what's the keys to the Medina game?
I think a couple of the games it came out flat, just not ready to play, stuff on the field, and if you learn anything about the game, especially if you're watching the game at high levels, you got to play 80 minutes. You have to play from the get-go. You have to understand that you can score goals at any time, any place, anywhere. We've just made key mistakes that we've paid for. There is an adage that soccer is a game of mistakes. Well, we've been making them, and we've been just getting punished for them.
We have to start finishing the ball in the attacking third, and no mistakes in our defense. We got to pick it up from the beginning to the end.
If we work hard defensively and we just finish our goals, like we've had a lot of chances, if we can put it in the net and just tighten up in the back and really focus on defending against free kicks and stuff, I think that we can come up with the victory easily.
Into the Medina game? Well, I'll predict right now we will score first in that game, and we're going to force our opponent to have to come from behind. So we'll be up 1-0. It's about time that happens, and I firmly believe that sooner or later we are going to take a lead in a game, and we're going to be able to dictate play. Our opponent, in all but the one contest, the Royalton game 0-0, each of the 5 other opponents have scored, which means we have to play a catch-up. It's really difficult for players to be able to do that game in and game out.
Give me a prediction for the Medina game.
I'd have to go 2-1, 2-0. Us.
2-1, 2-0. Us.
Give me a prediction for the Medina game.
2-2 draw.
So you're going to give up the lead, huh? After you score
unfortunately, that's probably unless we can solve some things relative to how we're playing in goal and how we're defending, I don't see a whole lot of shutouts in our future.